Welcome back sa ating channel mga boss. Ngayon ay may bago tayong video na papanoorin at pag-uusapan. At syempre, magre-react tayo mga boss. Kaya huwag niyong kalimutang mag-comment sa video na to matapos niyong mapanood. Well, kung hindi ka pa nakapag-subscribe sa channel natin, then just click the subscribe button at notification bell para lagi kayong updated sa ating mga bagong video. Well, ngayon ay papanoorin na natin mga boss. Tara!
Sir, can we have a few more details po dun sa sinabi sa amin ni Secretary Panelo kanina na meron na pong bagong kontrata for the water concessionaires?
No, there is no contract. What we are ready to give to the parties, the distributors, is a draft which we would like to be enforced instead of the old one, which we think is not good for the Filipino.
Sir, draft po. When are we...
Draft lang po.
Draft pa lang po. So when are we going to finalize it and give it to the
Well,
companies?
I'm sure that one or two of the cabinet, I cannot mention their names, are working at it.
Sir, last question on the subject. If they do not accept, sir, yung...
That's the proper problem. But that, I said that is not my problem. I have this draft, whether you accept it or not. You do not accept it, then there is no contract. For after all, as I have said, right at the beginning, when I saw the contract, I said this document is null and void from the beginning, because it has so many provisions that would infringe into the penal laws of the...
So, may dalawang option yung dalawang water concessionaire. It's either tatanggapin nila yung bagong draft o hindi. Okay yun.
Philippines, particularly the Anti-Graft and Corrupt Practices Act.
So what will happen now to water distribution if they do not accept?
Well, then I will have to operate the distribution system. It's either they accept with no guarantee that they will not be prosecuted, or if they do not accept it, then I will nationalize the water system and prosecute them for plunder or stuff on a large scale.
So do you have a time frame for the
So ano kaya yung napapaloob dun sa sinasabi ni Presidente Duterte na bagong kasunduan? So kung hindi tatanggapin ng dalawang water concessionaire yung bagong agreement sa kontrata, makukulong sila.
companies to decide?
No, I'm not hurrying them up, but I am not paying anything. Forget, if I were the distributors, forget about that 7 million arbitral award. I am not going to pay anything, not a single cent. Wala namang value siguro yung centavos, pero wala silang makuha sa akin.
Yeah, Mr. President, also on the press con of Secretary Salvador Panelo, may binanggit po siya na you have a message daw po to Iranian government regarding po sa mga OFWs natin sa bansa.
Well, I have sent Secretary Mamao. He's a Maranao. He's a cabinet member. He's my fraternity brother. I trust him. I've sent him to both Tehran and in Baghdad, if we can make it, to talk to the leaders about the plight of the Filipino workers. That is all there is to it. Just to get the assurance that my countrymen will have the egress just in case hell breaks loose in that Middle East.
Opo. Mr. President, may we also clarify that you have mentioned last night daw that kung masasaktan may masasaktang mga OFWs sa bansang Iran, you might be siding with America. Is it true?
No, I
Mr.
would not
President?
like it. I just a projection. I might send more than just a special envoy to do the talking. Kung may masaktan, then we just have to move physically, not only verbal. What it would consist of, I cannot, as of now, tell you. But we have asked the Department of the Defense to study on how they would make their way out. And I have asked also the Department of Finance to reserve a certain amount for that exigency if it ever comes.
So clarification lang po, the statement that you will be siding with any nation kung may masasaktan po sa mga Filipino
Yes.
natin is not accurate.
Well, I suppose that there are so many. It's a multiracial yun yan dyan eh. Workers and all, Arabs of different persuasion, both in Sunni, Shiite, and you have the workers and you have the Americans there stationed. I hope that they would do everything to assure the safety, that no Filipino gets hurt. Because kung sabihin mo may masaktan o may mga casualty, then I would not like it. Then I have to rethink my position.
Mr. President, what's your opinion on Vice President Leni Robredo calling your drug campaign a failure?
Well, she has been there how many days? 17? 18 days. You know, I hate to say this, but how many voters are there in the Philippines? And just do away with the 200,000 plus that she got as a majority over Marcos. It was really a mistake. I mean, with a slim margin, and you talk big, you know, for all of these years, she has done nothing. She is a colossal blunder. Colossal blunder. Blunder.
What about her recommendations, Mr. President? For example, to transfer the chairmanship of ICAD to Dangerous Drugs Board? Sinabi po niya yun sa press conference.
Saan ko ilipat?
From PIDEA, ilipat po sa Dangerous Drugs Board, yung chairmanship po ng ICAD. Are you in favor of that?
If ever. Kung sakali lang. Maging presidente siya. Gawin niya yan. She does not lecture on me. I do not have the slightest, you know, as a lawyer, lecturing on me. Well, she should revisit her record, I suggest.
Mayor,
Ma'am,
in case po mag-escalate yung violence sa Middle East,
yan ang masakit kong ngayon, ma'am. Diyan ako hindi nakatulog talaga. Totoo lang. I was trying to, well, I was with two others and we were trying to shoot the breeze last night. Natulog ako siguro mga alas 5 na, alas 6. We're drinking coffee and just discussing how we would do it. The plan is of the military. We're just reviewing it. So this is plan A, plan B, and the worst scenario case, puputok talaga. And they begin using high explosives.
I-invoke po ba o i-enforce natin yung provisions ng Enhanced Defense
No,
Cooperation?
it applies only sa Philippines if there is an attack. And besides, the armed forces of the United States must get the permission from the... It's not automatic.
So there is a provision that would allow U.S. troops to go to agreed locations in the Philippines in case kailangan nila ng stage point o jumping off point going to other...
A transit
Opo, sir.
where they have the
Pagkas,
bases.
ganyan.
We will continue to... That's the visiting forces agreement. We will continue to respect it in transit. But to use the Philippines as a launching pad to fly the missiles and the rockets, I do not think that I have to stop.
Refueling of their...
Yes, I said normal. We allow ships of the great ships of other nations to park here and get some provisionings nila.
How about allowing Philippine troops to join US?
Out of the question.
So hanggang dun lang muna mga boss, no? At huwag niyong kalimutang mag-comment sa inyong mga opinion sa video ito at i-like rin ang video ito. Salamat.